restructure a little bit, so everything's a little chaotic right now in the program. There's resource constraints. We have people who have new jobs that were not hired for those positions but are being asked to do those positions. Specifically, we have doctors and medical staff who are being asked to do behavior change communications. So we're over the hump of buy-in on that, but we are still challenged with trying to get them to do that skill well. And we have some teamwork issues, although I don't think it's a major thing, but there are some interdepartmental challenges. And then we have a minor issue is noise coming in from other requests that are always coming in, and we can't focus on the task at hand. We have a training, or we have a strategic planning process, or we have a this or a that, or a USAID request to go for a week and do a health fair, or things like that. And those are real distractions. Let's see. And then I think another big issue is all the motivational issues, and I think that's a real issue in WIP in general, and I think it filters all the way from global WIP and people kind of jumping ship, like people feeling demotivated by the whole thing, to the CR, to myself, to managers and directors, and it's a real issue. Okay, so in terms of my causes, there's kind of like big picture and small picture things, but in general, what I realized from moving from my causes to the interventions is really that I needed to make a decision about my level of involvement in things and the ability of the managers and directors on those things. So for instance, we have this new advocacy strategy, and we have a director that doesn't necessarily know how to do that or what that looks like, and he's uncomfortable with the fact that advocacy isn't usually a linear process. So I need to clarify my role with that, be more involved in that, and teach by doing. I have a bigger role in that. At the same time, we need to scale up our interpersonal communications around our franchise and have more IPC redesign the program. But we have a very competent team to do that, and I had a big win last month because I finally got their buy-in to do it. So now I really need to empower their creative thinking, help them develop the final concept note, and set them on their way, and just let them go with it. So that's what a lot of these are. I won't go into all the detail because I'm in everyone's. I need to walk away. Let's see. So the big thing in the intervention is, select my involvement carefully, agree with this CR on measurable WIP deliverables from now until the end of December, and decide on some new priorities. I know that there's this big proposal coming, so I think there's a sense of less is more until September. Focus on the proposal, focus on how we're restructuring, prepare for anything any redesign that we might have until then. Prepare for the next redesign, right, Jane?